It's like a little strip. Y'all see? Used to be in love, now your life fuck Cupid. Had to be a rag, so that nigga feel stupid. Coming through the ground, trying to figure out where you been. What's going on? Welcome back to Michael's Opinion, or welcome if you are new here. We are in Dallas, Texas. It's been a long day. We'll get into the story about how we got here later, but right now we're about to go get some food. We got the friends here. We're trying to get the pay for parking. We got us a little rental car, and I think it's gonna be like an Asian view. Oh, it's right across the street. I'm so dumb. It's literally right here. It says it's Hawker's Asian Street Food. So we're gonna see what it's giving, and then we'll chit chat a little later. Can y'all hear me?
I'm gonna get a bao.
A bao bun? I want some chicken.
Super fat.
Chinese barbecue. I think I'm gonna get that as an appetizer.
What?
The barbecue pork. I need that. I need some barbecue pork in my life. I'm so hungry. I'm like shaking. Ooh. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
Great.
Awesome to hear, guys. Here is water to get you guys started. I'm sorry, I didn't realize your phone was there. Have we been here before, guys?
No.
Perfect. So this is a street Asian food, so we believe in sharing. Of course, you can keep anything to yourself. And then, so the front page right here is going to be all small plates, shareables. Right here is going to be bigger portions, and then the back, of course, are drinks. We don't have any warm sake, just so you guys are aware.
Okay.
And we only have bottle beers, nothing draft. We also have the spirits, so if you want non-alcoholics, there's some really good ones as well. And then everything does come as it's being made, so you might get your entree before your small plates.
Okay. Oh.
Cheers.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
To the
whoop.
baddest bitches in Dallas.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? I have not been vlogging nothing. I hope y'all can hear me. But we out here. We're about to go to a white party. I clearly don't have on no white, but we're gonna see what it's giving. I don't know what the place is called, but the club is called VP's. So that's what we're about to do. Should we cross the street? Let's cross the street. Cross the street. Come on, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all tomorrow and give y'all the rundown on what's going on, because it's been a long day. A long day. I've been up since 3 a.m. But we're still going. I know that's right. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Good morning, y'all. We are at the Cedar Market Ranch. We're about to go to it's Diana's Coffee? Diana's Coffee is a local coffee shop, so we can get ourselves together for today. Oh, don't trip and fall now. The girls is falling. We're like walking over these train tracks, but let's see what it's giving.
pits. These have pits over here. This just has olive oil with mozzarella cheese, and grape tomato, and basil. This is a one source Spanish olive oil. This is from Spain, and this is from Modena, Italy, aged balsamic.
That's what's in here?
And that's in there, yeah. And you can have a toothpick or
Let's
a coffee.
let's get a try
Whatever you
face.
like. Grab one, yeah.
And then you can look first and first right there. You have right there?
All right.
Not bad.
You can try some straight up if you want.
All right, y'all. We made it out of the farmers market. It's real cute. What you think? It's good.
Real good. So good.
Okay, y'all. I'm just trying to do a first taste real quick, so we can get out these people way. We came at the perfect time because it got really, really busy.
Busy. It's hot as hell. Let me say that.
This is the coffee I got. This is a dulce de leche from Diana's. I think it's
Coffee.
Diana's Coffee. It's a local little shop, and the man at the front thing was cute.
It was really cute.
I'm trying to
Really sweet.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him. Oh shit! Of course, I just made a mess. Of course, I just made a mess. Forget it. All right, y'all. First taste. Get a sip. Oh wow, that actually is really, really good. Oh shit, I'm making a mess. That is good, y'all. It's a dulce de leche. Fabulous, 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 fabulous. I think
with the cold foam on top.
Oh yeah, it's nice if you do like a little. That's pretty good. All right, y'all. I gotta get out these people's way, so I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all. We're back vlogging on the phone, and and my apologies for the choppiness, but we were trying to go in Terry Black's. I think it's Terry Black's, right?
Yeah.
Packed. It was so packed in there, and we don't have time to wait. No. I don't know if y'all. I tried to get a little visual so y'all can see how packed it was, but it's like a big warehouse full of people. So we're gonna try to find something else down here to eat. But Dallas is not giving what I expected it to give. It's cute, but I think I like Houston better. But we'll see. Oh, you guys, can y'all see? So we're out here. It's like a little strip, but there's really not much here. You get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a nice little area to walk down, but there's not exactly a lot to, like, I don't know, do. And I know that seems weird because it's like a lot of buildings, but it's mostly like businesses, like haircuts, tattoos. It's not really like shopping or food over here. But we're trying to find something.
What's up, James? Okay, James. Our cousin James.
Y'all, we trying to have lunch, right? The girls are drunk. Jonte. She drunk. Look at you just smiling. Drunk. He's drunk. I'm being a nice citizen. I'm having water. Y'all look at her. The tequila. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good.
I like that.
This tastes dangerous. This tastes a little dangerous.
Alright, that's gonna sneak up on you. That's gonna sneak up on you.
Oh my gosh. It like make your mouth like. Ooh. What's going on, y'all? I am just getting out of the shower. I'm about to put on my Curology. I just got some more. As you can tell, I am tired. We have been out all day. We went to go get food. We went to this place called Prime, I think it was. I showed the food. The food was really good. The catfish was fire. That catfish and grits. I didn't get the catfish. I got the chicken and waffles. That was good too. But that catfish was fire. So the food was good. We spoke to, I tried to get it in the video, but we spoke to the owner. He said he just opened it like a few months ago, I think he said, and that he's only been in Dallas for like 11 months. So he just opened that. He's from Indiana, black man, obviously. I think I put that in here. I think he's in the video, but he just opened that place. So that was cool. He came out, he was really nice. He gave us a couple shots, and yeah, it was cool. I'm about to also use this Kiehl's facial cream. This is my favorite moisturizer right now. Come on, camera. It's my favorite moisturizer right now. I've been using this for a couple years now, and that's all I use. Is just a nice, simple moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It has squalene in it, and I think it has something like glycerin, glycoprotein. It says glacial glycoprotein. I don't know what that means, but yeah, she does what needs to be done. Also, I just want to apologize about how this video is probably going to be really choppy because it's kind of hard to vlog when it's so much going on. The trip started off crazy. I still haven't told that what happened with the beginning of the trip, but I don't have time to get into it right now. I'll probably do that tomorrow eventually, but it's been a really, really, really busy like weekend, and this is our technically our first full day here. It's Saturday. We got here yesterday on Friday, and we're supposed to get here yesterday morning, but we didn't end up getting here until like 4. Yeah, so it's been a lot going on. My apologies for the choppiness. It's just hard to vlog when there's so much going on, and I'm trying to make decisions about what we're doing, where we're going. There's 3 of us. We're trying to all make sure everybody's putting their vote in for what we're having going on. So it's hard to be like, oh wait, everybody stop, let me get this angle. Everybody stop, let me record this, or let me do this, do that. So it was easier to do when we were in Atlanta because it was just me and my friends. So it didn't take up too much, and then we added an extra person. It's kind of hard. Like, I don't want to be that person, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to do the best that I can. We went to the mall today. I was trying to find me like an outfit, but it didn't happen. I wanted to get like a little wallet, but I didn't find one that I liked. We stopped by the store to get a couple things, and now we are here. So we were gonna go to a party on Posh. If you know, it's an app where they have events. We were gonna go to that party, but they're charging a lot of money to get into the door, and we just don't want to pay it. We did not get tickets beforehand because we didn't know what we were going to be planning on doing. So we're kind of shifting, which I'm so upset about because there was a few people I wanted to see at the party, you know what I'm saying? So I could flirt a little bit, but we're not doing that anymore. I think we're going to be going to a DJ set. That's not really my vibe, but I'm accommodating the others because that's what they want to do. So it's cool. We'll see. It'll be something different. I'll try to get some footage so y'all can see what we're doing. And then I was going to bring my camera out to do some things, but I think most of this vlog is going to be from my phone because it's just easier when you're out and about. Yeah, so we're going to do that tonight. I do want to hit the gym. I actually also need to put out, so I edited my birthday video, which by now y'all have seen it. So I edited my birthday video, and it was really difficult to get it exported. I don't know what was going on. I used the new laptop, the new MacBook I got. I used the new MacBook to do it. And the new Final Cut Pro is a little different from the Final Cut Pro version that I used to use. And one of the clips in the video, in the last video for my birthday, ended up getting corrupted. So that caused the export to fail. So I was running through that the day before my flight and I just couldn't get it exported, uploaded to YouTube, get the thumbnail done, the description box, get like an Instagram teaser story edited and all of that. So I brought my MacBook with me down here to Dallas so I can get that finished and posted. I'm gonna try to get that done tomorrow on Sunday so that can go up, and hopefully that does its thing. I also want to go to the gym. Dallas doesn't seem to have any cool gyms. Like the last Texas vlog when we were in Houston, we went to H&S. That was lit. And I know Houston has like Alpha Land, Alpha Elite. What else do they have? They have a few other gyms. Compound, that's in Atlanta, I think. Compound Gym is in Atlanta, but that's a nice gym. Dallas doesn't seem to really have that. They do have Lifetime Fitness, EOS, like EOS if you've seen it, Crunch, but any like, you know, different kind of gym that's not so big box, they don't seem to have any. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Let me finish getting ready. Also did not show y'all the Airbnb because it's not great. It's not great. I may run through and do a little thing, but we've been in here for a couple of days now and it's a mess. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, let me finish getting ready so they're not waiting on me. And I will see y'all when I see y'all.
Like Deja vu. Yeah. Oh damn.
The girls are downloading Hinge.
I'm trying.
We're gonna see what it gives.
Pray for me, please. I'm ready to have children and settle down. Alright. Okay, I need a shot.
Can you pause the music really quick? You know I can't get copyrighted, girl. We're getting ready to go out. Here's the kitchen, y'all. Oh shit, I did not turn this iron off.
Girl.
It's alright, we got it.
It's an auto cut off.
I think it does too, because it was blinking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not hot. It's not hot. Here's the kitchen, the living room. We didn't really show much nothing, but it's not much going on. It's real, you know, regular. It's real regular. What's going on, y'all? It is a few weeks later. It's like almost a month later. Not even gonna lie to you. We are clearly back home in the house. It's been a crazy few weeks. What's today? Today is Friday, July 17th. I'm about to make some cinnamon rolls. Did I just get called fat on Threads? Yeah. Is it late? Yeah. Do I care? A little bit. But I'm about to make cinnamon rolls. It's like 11 o'clock at night. But I wanted to come on and catch y'all up on what's been going on while I make these cinnamon rolls. Now, am I cheating on making these cinnamon rolls? Absolutely. Will this hack change your life? Absolutely. So, let me just tell y'all what I'm about to do, and then I'm gonna do that and we'll catch up on the Dallas trip, because I think that part is right before this, if I'm not mistaken. So, let me grab the ingredients so y'all know what's going on. Okay, so I've been getting all of these, like, sorry y'all can't really see me, but I've been getting all of these Instagram, like, not ads, but like I've been, you know, watching dessert stuff, and so now they're sending me a whole bunch of dessert stuff. Okay, I'm a little big backy, but whatever. So this is what you do, right? Get you some cinnamon rolls, real typical. Don't get the regular brand cinnamon rolls. Get the Grand Cinnamon Rolls Cinnabon with the Cinnabon cream cheese. It look like this. Hold on. Let me. Is it focusing? There you go. It look like this. Get this one, okay? With the Cinnabon cream cheese, get this one. You have to get this one for this to work. Now, I also discovered, because I did record music making cinnamon, I did record me making cinnamon rolls before, and I didn't show y'all because it didn't come out right. So you have to make sure to get this. And there's also another hack. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Here's the other thing. Now, you got to use the cinnamon rolls I told y'all about. Get you a pan that's about this size. Can y'all see? Yeah, that's about this size. So that way the cinnamon roll, when it starts swelling up in the oven, it touches all the sides of the baking dish. Okay, so that way it evenly cooks all around. If you have a bunch of space, it messes it up. That's, I think, what's going on. So what I'm gonna do is put them cinnamon rolls from the can into this dish. I'm gonna spray the dish with some Pam, the baking Pam. Spray her down, put the cinnamon rolls in the bottom. This will hold about 3 of those cinnamon rolls because the Cinnabon versions are kind of bigger than the original. So this will hold about 3 of them. I'm gonna put the cinnamon rolls in here, and then I'm gonna pour some heavy whipping cream, just a little bit on top of the cinnamon rolls, and just enough to cover the bottom of the dish. So not much at all. And then I'm gonna put some extra cinnamon sugar topping on top of it while it bakes, which is just some melted butter, some cinnamon, and some brown sugar. Mix that together. Okay, measure with your heart. I don't measure nothing, okay? Hello. And bake it per the instructions. And I think I covered it last time. I covered it at first while it's baking, and then at the last maybe 5-10 minutes, I take the foil off so it can brown on top. Yeah, so I just want to let y'all know what's going on while I talk through what happened with this vacation to Dallas. So, I'm out of breath. I be feeling like I'm trying to make sure I'm getting everything in on my brain, because my brain is going 50,000 miles a minute, and I'm trying to get it out so I don't mess up or forget about it. All right, y'all. So the Dallas trip, I believe now it was supposed to be it was supposed to be its own vlog, but as you saw, I really didn't record that much. The trip just started off bad, and I would just begin by saying this: if I can help it, I will not be flying American Airlines again. I don't know what they got going on, but I could have just got on Spirit if they were still around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not good. Ooh. I'm usually a Delta. You know, I fly Delta. I got a Delta credit card. I've been a Delta Sky Miles member. I'm a Delta. I was about to curse. I'm a Delta person. So, I never have any issues with Delta. I did one time. They did put my bag on a flight after my flight, and so I had to wait for the bag to get here. But they ended up giving me like a food and drink voucher or whatever. So I was like, whatever. So this is what happened, right? What was my butt out? A little bit. My bad, y'all. So we get to the airport. We have an early flight. Me and my friends, we booked the same flight. So we've had a flight at I think it left at 7:45 or something like that. So anyway, we're both, we went through security. We checked our bags. Or I checked my bag. He ain't checked no bag. I checked my bag. And then we went through security, right? Okay, so as I'm going through security, I've never, ever had this happen. This is the very first checkpoint before you get to, putting your bag through the scanners, right? So they basically verify your boarding pass and your identification. So I get to the thing, the lady. She's like, okay, put your ID into the scanner. Look right here. It scans your face or whatever, right? She goes, I don't know if she asked me where I was going or what, but she was like, do you have another flight? I was like, no. I was like, man, I don't even fly that often. Really, I don't. I was like, no, I don't have no other flight. This is the only flight. I'm finna go to Dallas. This is the only flight. She looking again. She typing. It was very like movie theater or like a movie where she had her nail click-clacking on the keyboard. And she da-da-da-da-da. just standing there. Mind you, this is embarrassing, okay? Because you know, it's a lot of, and they're looking at me like, who is this person trying to get through security? And you know, I got TSA pre-check, all of that. So I usually just slip right on through. She's like, yeah, I don't see no flight for you. I don't see nothing. I said, oh, hold on, ma'am. She was very nice. It was no attitude or nothing like there was no attitude or anything like that. But I was just like, ma'am, and I'm not a morning person. It's like 6 a.m., 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm at this airport. She's telling me I ain't got no flight. She said, you need to go back to the airline and get like a paper boarding pass. Paper boarding pass? It's 2026. I do my I click clack on here, scan it, boom, boom, pow, and get right through, right? I said, okay. So I get all my stuff, go back to the American Airlines, and she's like, the first check-in I got where I checked my bag, they was complaining about their management. Very unprofessional. The second time I went back to go get that paper boarding pass, the lady was very helpful. She was very nice and polite. But she was like, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, they're saying I don't have a flight. Can you help me get a flight? I mean, not get a flight, but get my boarding pass, which I shouldn't need a paper boarding pass. I've got my electronic boarding pass and y'all ain't got nothing in the system. Like, I'm confused. Anyway, so she's like, yeah, let me help you. She takes me to the kiosk. She does all of the like pressing the buttons and stuff. And while she's going through it, the weird thing is that my friend who I flew with, his name came up as an option for my flight. We have similar last names as far as a few letters. So I was like, why is his name coming up on my flight? I don't know what they had going on at American, but yeah. So long story short, got the paper boarding pass, went back to that same lady at security. She let me through. Okay, so we went through that. So that was the first issue. The second issue was that we're waiting for our flight to start boarding. And because we got like some cheaper seats, we're the last. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope this is not loud. Oh, shoot, I'm running out of stuff. This is why you get the baking pan. See how it coats real well? It looks like this. It's this one. If y'all can see. Get through security. We're waiting for our flight to board. Now, we're the last to board. So everybody's going through. They join like the disabled, veterans, their priority boarding, whatever. We're like the last people to board. So we're waiting. The girl that was with us, she's in another location. She's not in the DMV area. So she's texting us saying, our flight got delayed. So we can't board. And we were like, why would your flight be delayed and not ours? Because we're going to the same place. She's like, yeah, they're delaying flights. The Dallas airport is not accepting any planes right now. And we was looking around like, our flight's not delayed. They haven't let us know nothing. So we're still boarding, like actively boarding the plane. There are people getting on the plane, right? So I said, yeah, they haven't told us nothing. So I was thinking maybe because of where she's coming from, maybe it's something going on in her area where it's an issue. We get on the plane. Long story short, I'm chopping this up, but a lot of this was kind of like drawn out, but I'm trying to like shorten it so I can get to the point. So we get on the plane. We board the plane, right? We board the plane. We're in the back. I'm like way in the back of the plane. My seat is like 20 something. The seat number is like 20 something. Boarding, we're waiting. Like normal, right? It's about, 15, 20 minutes once you sit down on the plane. They got to get everybody seated, buckled, close the doors, right? They close the doors to the plane. Cool. Everything is going as normal. Typical flight. Another 20 minutes go by, and I'm like, we're not moving. Another detail. I have a middle seat. A middle seat, y'all. Luckily, I was in between two skinny ass girls. So I took up most of the space. But yeah, it was just uncomfortable because I was in the middle seat. So anyway, 20 minutes go by. I'm like, okay, why we not leaving the gate? Another 20 minutes go by. What's going on? Another 20 minutes go by. We're still sitting at the gate that we boarded the plane. The pilot comes on and goes, Dallas is not accepting any flights right now, so we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Everybody just stay seated. At this point, we've been on the plane for an hour, just sitting there. I mean, it's a packed flight. There's no empty seats. I said, okay. We've been sitting here all this time. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't get no text message. Y'all didn't check the weather, because what happened was there was a storm in Dallas when we were trying to fly in. So it was real crazy. Like, I saw some social media videos from some people I know, and I was like, oh yeah, it is storming for sure. But I'm just thinking, where was the lack or breakdown of communication between the Dallas airport and y'all? And why did the other location that our friend was flying from get all this information and not us? Delta would never. Delta would never. Anyway, we sat on the plane for 2 hours. 2 hours sitting there. Again, the guy gets on, he goes, this is long story short, because the story kept changing between, if you want to get off, you can get off, or you can stay and everything. And then they were like, well, just so you know, if you do get off, you need to hurry, like, be close, because when we leave, we're leaving. In my head, I was like, I'm getting off this plane. I've been sitting here for 2 hours in this middle seat. I'm getting my big behind off this plane. So I'm getting ready to get off the plane. Mind you, I'm in the back, so we're waiting for people to get off the plane. As people, certain people are leaving the plane, he goes, scratch that. Everybody get off the plane, and we'll tell y'all when to get back on the plane. That didn't really make no never mind, because I was going to get off the plane anyway, but it's just like, again, the communication, the process. Where's y'all's process? We get all of our bags, like, our personal belongings that we didn't check, our carry-ons, and get off the plane. Another 2 hours go by. We're sitting in the airport. We get back on the plane. We sit on that plane again for another hour. It's like an hour and 15 minutes we sat back on that plane. It was like an hour 15. It might have been another 2 hours. I am not exaggerating. So at this point, I'm irritated. I'm tired. I'm irritated. I got up early to pack, make this flight, and the flight has not left the DC area in 4 hours since it was supposed to leave. That's not including the time I got to the airport to make sure I got my bag checked and everything, right? We finally get in the air and fly into Dallas. The flight was, I think the flight was like maybe, what was it? Almost 3 hours, I think, something like that. We get to Dallas. We fly in there. Now, as soon as we land, the pilot comes back on the intercom. He's like, yeah, they don't have any gate for us, so we're just gonna sit here. I said, I don't have it. I don't have any more. I said, I don't have any more. I don't have any more F's to give. I'm in this middle seat. I've been in this middle seat for now, what? 8 hours. I was in that middle seat for 8 hours, including the flight time, the first time I boarded, the second time I boarded. We get to the gate in Dallas. We have to sit for another hour and about 15 minutes, right? To get to a gate. That's not including the time of deplaning. I said, I don't have anything left. I'll get to wherever I'm gonna get when I get there. We finally get off the plane. It's raining, pouring in Dallas. It's wet and gross. Get off the plane. We get the rental car. We get to the Airbnb. Now, I booked this Airbnb. Okay. It was the only Airbnb that was left that wasn't, like 45 minutes out of, the center of Dallas. And I'm trying to think of how I can shorten this a little bit. But it was the only Airbnb that was left. And it was only Airbnb that made any sense to pay for. The hotels were outrageous because we were sort of last minute in booking this. Because mind you, FIFA was going on. It was Juneteenth weekend, and it was Dallas Black Pride, I think. It was Dallas Pride. I don't know if it was Black Pride. I think it was Dallas Black Pride. So it was a lot of events going on in Dallas that weekend. So stuff was booked up. So I said, you know what? The house is really cute on the pictures. It's a decent price. It has good reviews. Book the house. So we get to the house. We pull up. Nothing out of the ordinary. We walk through the front door. Cute. It was cute. It was not bad at all, right? Now, as we're in the Airbnb, like chilling, I'm mixing up the melted butter, the brown sugar, and the cinnamon right now, just so y'all know. But yeah, so we get inside, we're chilling, and it's like as we're just taking a moment to say, we've all had a long travel day. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to sit down, all the business, right? Washing our hands, changing our clothes, about to take a shower. We all notice, because the first thing I do is I check my beds, wherever I'm staying, hotel, Airbnb, wherever. At somebody's house, it don't matter. I'm checking. So I'm checking the bed. I said, okay, not bad. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it was lint on the sheets. And I was like, okay, whatever. A little lint, child, from the dryer or whatever. So I'm continuing to inspect the sheets and stuff. I said, wait a minute, that lint is moving. I look closer, it's a bug. It's a bug. It's not a bed bug, but it was a bug in the bed. I took videos of this because we found bugs every day that we were there in the Airbnb. And I'm shortening a lot of this because it is what it is. It was bugs flying, it was gnats, it was flies, spiders. It was just giving like they cleaned that Airbnb months ago and nobody has been in it at all. I'm trying to mix up this brown sugar concoction, and I feel like I might need a little bit more brown sugar. Can y'all see? Not really. It's gonna spill, never mind. Yeah, so there's bugs. I'm pissed. One thing I do not play about is where I'm staying, where I'm laying my head, where I have my things. I'm very, very particular about cleanliness and, just all the particulars. Like don't look at the background. This is my mess, so I don't mind. But when I'm going to stay somewhere, I need this to be spick and span clean. So I want to smell the product that you clean with, okay? Anyway, so I'm immediately stressed out. I've had a long travel day. There's bugs. I said, you know what? It's cool. We're going to go out. Went out. We had a great time. I put that part in here in the video, I think. But yeah, went out, had a great time, right? Long story short, the Dallas trip didn't really go as planned as far as travel, the Airbnb and the stay, and also, if I'm honest, the vibes. And I'm gonna just keep it cute, but the vibes weren't giving. That's why I didn't really vlog much, because I realized that I am I don't know, what do you call it when people like feel the energy of, I guess, empath. Like if your energy is down, there are some occasions where I can like, okay, come on, come on, girl, get up, let's cheer up, let's get this going, da 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 da. But if I consistently am around you and your energy is low, your energy is down, my energy is gonna be low. My energy is gonna be down because I don't know. And I guess that's something I need to work on, but it was what it was in the moment. So I just feel like the vibes for the trip weren't, it was supposed to be lit, turn up, FIFA's going on, Black Pride's going on. We in here. This is our first time in Dallas. My first time in Dallas. And there were some good moments too. I hate trying to open these cans. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so it wasn't a bad trip, but it just didn't go as planned. The energy wasn't there. And I just wasn't happy with things. I was just disappointed. But you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm grateful that I was able to go. I'm gonna be grateful regardless. So, you know, I may go. Well, not I may. I think I'm gonna definitely go back to Dallas another time. And I'm putting these cinnamon rolls in here. But I'm definitely gonna go back to Dallas another time and, you know, do like a little do-over. And then on top of that, Dallas is just not as much of like a party place as Houston. When I was in Houston, babe, I had a come on now. Work with me, girl. I'm making a mess. Houston was such a great time. I went to Houston. I've been there twice. I recorded both times I went. I went for my 30th birthday. I think that was my 30th birthday. But that vlog is up there if y'all want to go watch it. I loved Houston a lot. But Dallas just isn't quite as like turn-up-y, which I already knew that. But, you know, it is what it is. So I got the... Hold on, let me wash my hands. So I got the cinnamon rolls in here, y'all. So y'all see the cinnamon rolls in here, right? I'm literally just gonna pour the oh shoot. Okay, mix up. I'm just gonna pour the cinnamon, the brown cinnamon sugar mix that I have in this bowl on top, and then I'm gonna put the heavy cream on top of this and put it in the oven. That's it. And I'm actually and this is the icing. It's in here, but I'm gonna throw the rest of these cinnamon rolls away because I don't need the calories. I don't need the calories, babe. One thing I do know is that I will not be staying in no Airbnb anytime soon. The sheets were so thin that we could see the brand name of the mattress. The towels and washcloths were extremely cheap. I'm not talking Walmart brand cheap. I'm talking dollar store. I'm talking, if you're black, especially from the South, you know them rags your grandma used to have? The cleaning rags, the ones you can kind of see through, those were the washcloths that they had for us. And I'm sorry, if you want to advertise your listing as a luxury stay, then you need to have luxury items. You could have got Walmart brand, Target brand washcloths and stuff. Had a little beige moment. Those are much, much higher quality. So yeah, I won't be doing that. That was one thing that really annoyed me. I also don't get things like room service. I don't get things like a bar being downstairs. Other travelers around that you may run into that you never know who you might meet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over the Airbnb life. I want to be at a resort, a hotel, you know, something nice. I hope these cinnamon rolls come out good. I feel like I'm messing them up because I'm talking to y'all. But I put you really can't, I don't know if you can see, but the cinnamon rolls in here, heavy whipping cream, and the concoction. I'm just going to cover this with foil, put it in the oven at 350 degrees, and then yeah. Let me do that real quick and I'll be right back. Good news is that we're going to Atlanta again in September, I believe, so that should be a really good time. I can't wait. And I better see Mia's behind. I better see her. While we're baking, I have to show y'all something. So I finally ordered some oven mitts. And when I show y'all my old oven mitts, you're gonna understand why I needed these. But I got these really, really, really nice KitchenAid oven mitts. They're fully silicone. And they're ribbed, and then the inside, of course, is like a fabric. But these are super, super like high quality KitchenAid oven mitts. If y'all really care, if you want to grab a pair, this is what we got. I don't know if it's focusing, but yeah. Let me show y'all the oven mitts that these are replacing. I think I got these from Home Goods. So I thought they were really cute because it said hangry on them. I don't know if y'all can really tell, but look at the state of these. Horrible. If you put your hand in, it's supposed to be like a little like, you know, thing. Look at this. Finger coming out. Yeah, that's what's been going on. Nothing too crazy. Oh, you know what? I was about to say nothing too crazy, but actually something crazy did happen. So, y'all know, like last week, right? What was last week? What was the dates? July 6th through the 10th, right? Y'all know we had that heat wave. I don't know what happened. My car said, girl, it's hot. So I'm leaving the gym, right? I say bye to my friend, leaving the gym. I get in my car. As soon as I turn the first corner, my car goes beep, 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 beep. I said, please, Jesus, I can't. I just got back from vacation. I ain't got no money. My car says something about the brake servo being restricted. It says continue to drive safely, but contact the Audi dealership, right? I said, girl, it's late. I don't have no time. I don't care. I'll drive the car home, park it. I said, I'll worry about this in the morning. I cannot deal with this tonight. That was a Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that car was parked because I was like, I can't do it. I was walking back and forth there's a grocery store close by Trader Joe's. It's like right across the street. So I was walking back and forth to Trader Joe's. The gym is not too far. It's like less than half a mile away. So I was just walking to the gym. I said, you know what? It's hot outside, but I'm getting my steps in. Did some research. I found out that a sensor had went. I have something that I can scan my car. It'll tell me all the codes and it'll tell me what the codes mean, sort of. But you have to do further research to figure out, what exactly is causing the issue. And like I said, I think in my last vlog, I'm a car person. So anyway, did some research, right? Found out that a sensor went, which was causing the issue and causing the fault to happen. I also found out that do not drive the car because the issue with the sensor causes something else in the car to work overtime. And if that breaks because it's not used to working overtime, it could be a $3,000 to $6,000 repair bill. Excuse me? So, long story short, let me show y'all what caused the issue. This is the old one that I took out. I did all of the work myself because, again, I did some research. I figured out I could do this myself. You can't even really see. This little bitty sensor, first of all, this was $300. This is the old one that I took out of the car. And I put the new one is obviously in the car now. But I got a new one of these. This was $300. Now, I'm not going to complain because it could have been $3,000 and a trip to the dealership. I did do the work myself on the car. You know what I'm saying? I did do the work myself. But yeah, thank God. It took me some hours, I will say. It did take me some hours to get everything done. I ended up not having one of the tools I needed, and I had to walk like a mile and a half to AutoZone so I could get the tool and then walk back. It was crazy. I was like halfway through doing the work, and then I realized I didn't have that tool, so I had to go to AutoZone. Luckily, thank God, I was able to, there's one not far, it's like a mile and a half away, so I just walked over there. Yeah, it was a lot. I'm cutting a lot of the story out. Let's just say it was very difficult. It took me a few hours. My hands was hurting. I like bent one of my nails back. It was crazy. But long story short, I was able to, my friend took me to the Audi dealership to get the part. I spent $300, put the part in myself. As soon as I turned the car on, all issues were gone, and we've been good to go for a few weeks now. So I do need an oil change and my brakes done, but those are routine maintenance, so I ain't complaining. So yeah, so that happened. That stressed me the heck out for some time, so that's why I haven't really been on camera. I did edit the Houston. I edited the Dallas part, so that took me like a week to do, and then the car thing happened, so that was like a week of stress. And so now we're back on the video. Not that it's affecting y'all because y'all are seeing this not in real time. Y'all are seeing this piece together, so I'm just trying to explain what's going on, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all up. Get these cinnamon rolls out. I'm gonna show y'all if they come out good. I'm gonna show you if you don't see the cinnamon rolls, they didn't come out good.